But I think that just, I don't know, Buffalo is just riding the wave right now based off emotions, Lamar Hamlin. So I think they got this. I don't see it.
We're going to get into that.
Let's jump right in. Haha, what's up, Smitty? What's going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. Championship Sunday. We on the hook. Smitty, what up?
Salutations. Good morning, everyone. And welcome back to The Hook. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, please follow us on Facebook, YouTube. And we're about to come up to TikTok. Ray, what you got? Let's get it.
Yo, we got a couple tricks in the bag today, Smitty. We're just navigating through the StreamYard, holler at StreamYard. We use StreamYard app every Sunday. Now, Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock, we go Facebook Live. Tricks in the bag. What happened this week, Smitty? What happened last night to your boy LeBron? Is LeBron your boy?
And listen, I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I think what happened last night, I think you're going to show us on video, and Pat Beverly showing the refs on video what happened. I don't know, man. I think any All-Star gets that foul call that LeBron James got last night. He didn't get the foul call. They went into overtime, and the Celtics win that game.
Oh, man. Poor LeBron. Cry me a river. Cry me a river, baby, Bron. People already know my feelings on LeBron. Not a big fan. Never been a big fan. In the beginning, in the beginning I was a fan, but I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of baby Bron. Let's see what we got going on here, Smitty. Maybe we can even break this down as we go.
We're going to pin down for James. James comes up top, gets it. James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh,
yeah.
Overtime.
Yo, that's a lot of money he's slamming on the floor in those hands. One of them fingers breaks.
Regulation is over. We go to the 5-minute OT.
What happened, Bron? You think he's praying for the call?
If it was, it didn't work.
It's terrible.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Clear and obvious foul call.
And there's where you talked about the challenge, Jeff, not having it after a successful challenge.
Yeah, whoever's watching, what do you think?
What do you think of this? Because it's a non-call, but
how does Bron not get the call? Is my question to me. This dude's been getting calls his entire career, maybe 22 years of crying. The referee's had enough.
If we can't review that,
I think,
then to me, replay serves no purpose in our game. Overtime is next.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
Oh shit! What happened? What happened there?
I don't know. Like I said, for the most part, and I've been watching basketball for a long time. For the most part, All-Stars get that call.
Yeah.
I don't know LeBron with his reputation that he flops a lot. I don't know if that's biting him in the butt now.
Oh my God!
I don't know. You know what I mean? Because he should have gotten that call. If you could please play that Beverly video, that's funny to me. That video is funny.
Oh shit!
He did receive a technical foul for that, though.
No, he did, and it's hilarious. This is hilarious. So here you go.
To Eric Lewis with the just ridiculous.
What kind of camera is that?
An expensive one. An expensive one.
Yo, how much? How much did he just get dinged for that? Honestly. Now, yo, a clear and obvious foul. A clear and obvious foul, without a doubt. 100%. And my man Pat Beverly said, "Yo, ref, check this shit. Check it out." Yo, you can't make it up, though, Smitty. You cannot make it up.
You can't make it up.
Listen, it's a big Sunday. We're going to dive right into some football. Not quite yet. We have the World Baseball Classic coming up. And this is something that we plan on talking about, over the next few weeks leading up to, baseball season. We do have a dear friend, co-worker, retiree now, Mr. Joe Peck. Hopefully, he's available, that is going to come on and contribute some hockey talk. Right, Smitty?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Joe joining us.
Yeah, no, for sure. Also, we have a big weekend coming up this weekend. Some little MMA action going on. Another friend of ours, Mr. Jeff Picardi, he's a current co-worker of mine. Big fan of the MMA. So he reached out. Actually, we spoke at work. He said that he wants to come on and do some chatting about MMA and what's going on this weekend. Some of his, his thoughts, feelings, picks. And then we have a local fighter, Brennan Ward, as well, who's fighting on the Bellator scene. So maybe Joe will have to reach out to him. We can get him on, and he can talk about his big fight out in California coming up. I believe it might be next weekend, or it could even happen yesterday. I have no idea. I'm a little behind with the fighting. Trying to keep up with football and baseball, and a lot of things going on. But first, can we just take a look at this lineup? For the Dominican Republic. I mean, we're going to touch a little bit on the DR today, only because they're absolutely loaded. They're absolutely. I want to know, Smitty, how are they not the favorite?
There is a lot of teams that are like, for example, the USA. They're loaded too. By the way, World Baseball Classic, it starts March 8th, and there's going to be some competitors out there. You have USA, you have Puerto Rico. But to answer your question, I mean, on paper, DR is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, should be the favorite.
Absolutely. I think right now, I think USA was like plus two or minus 210, and the
Right.
DR was minus 260. I'm actually going to pull that up though for sure, just so I know what the gambling. I'm sorry, was I a little quiet there? I want to pull that up just so I know for sure whether or not who is the favorite and how much are they the favorite by. Because look at that lineup, Smitty. Look at the lineup. Go through some of that lineup. Go through the position players and just how unbelievably talented they are everywhere.
Let's say you got Ahmed Rosario, you got Eloy Jimenez, Francisco Mejia, Franmil Reyes, Segura, Polanco, Siri, Marte, Ozuna, Cruz, Nelson Cruz, O'Neal Cruz, Severino, Cano, Hernandez, Franco, Adamez. Now, and then you got, and that's just the hitters on the bench.
You have Wander Franco and Willie Adames on the bench. Wander Franco is an absolute freak. Tampa Bay, if I speak correctly. And Adames, a shortstop who hits bombs. This dude hits bombs.
Absolutely. And again, this is preliminary roster, subject to change. You got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on first base.
Wow.
I don't know how they came about this, but Jose Ramirez, they got him slotted on second base from the Cleveland Guardians. Jeremy Pena from the Astros, shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
Manny Machado, third baseman, San Diego Padres. Starling Marte, New York Mets, left field. Julio Rodriguez,
rookie of the year.
I think that kid is like 24 years old, maybe, if that. Center field. And Juan Soto, right field. Rafael Devers from your team, the Boston Red Sox, DHing.
Yeah. Wow.
I think the weakest link is Gary Sanchez, the catcher.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. 100%. Gary Sanchez is the worst player on the field.
And then you got the starting rotation, Sandy Alcantara.
Yep. Cy Young winner.
Yes, sir. Framber Valdez.
World Series champion.
Yep. Christian Javier.
Now, Javier, he was Houston as well, right? If I speak correctly.
Yes, you are correct. You got and Luis Castillo from the Seattle Mariners, who's also like brings the heat,
By far, I think the best starting lineup in baseball 1 through 9 and best pitching 1 through 4, without a doubt. And then you have Nasty. Oh no, not I was going to say Nasty Nestor, but he's playing for the USA. Yes. Hector Neris, coming out of the bullpen. Brian Abreu, Camilo Doval, Cesar Valdez, Diego Castillo, Emilio Clase. I don't even know. I probably tortured.
No. He's from the Cleveland Guardians.
Okay.
That guy's their closer. Very good. He brings in the heat. Very good.
Frankie Montas from your New York Yankees, obviously. Hopefully he pitches better.
Yeah, that name should be crossed out. That name should be crossed out.
Is he even going to play? Is he healthy enough to even play?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
You know what? So maybe he won't be on the roster. He should get healthy too, because your Yankees, you need a healthy roster this year.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But you know what? I don't think that as a Yankee fan, I'm not counting on Frankie Montas. Do I want him to succeed in the Bronx? Do I want him to succeed in pinstripes? Of course, I want him to succeed in pinstripes. However, I believe that as of now, looking at our starting rotation without Montas, I think we look pretty good. I think that if the guy comes back, I think he should be coming out of the bullpen or our number 5th starter. Right now, I'm not counting on him as a Yankee fan. That's just me, though.
You know what? And the Yankee hater that I am, and there's no, there's no secrets here. I don't like the Yankees.
Absolutely not. And I love you for that.
And I appreciate that. I hate the Yankees, and it'll always be that way. And hate's a strong word, but
listen,
that's just how it goes. It's how it goes.
It's okay. Part of this show is for you to vent too. I'm here for that. As your friend, I'm here to listen to you.
So you're my therapist.
I could be. I could be. I'm not certified, but I could be.
What insurance do you take, sir?
I'll take your insurance.
Because I'm going to tell you something right now. The way this is going this year, or the way that I assume this is going to go as a Red Sox fan, I am going to be doing a lot of that, a lot of venting, and I want to make sure that my insurance is covered.
You know what I think? I think that the Red Sox on paper, they might look like they're going to struggle. But I don't know. As a baseball fan, I think that they're going to compete. The Red Sox will compete.
Yeah, we'll see.
The Red Sox will compete. On paper, if you look at the roster, of course, oh my God, it's terrible. And if I was a Red Sox fan, I'd probably be saying the same thing. However, I think that they're going to compete. Don't sleep on the Red Sox.
So let me ask you this question, Mr. Yankee fan.
Yes, sir.
Goals for the season this year. Yankees, what's the goal for the Yankees this year?
A championship.
Or bust again.
Every year, as a Yankee fan, if you expect less than what you set out your goal to be, which is a championship, and the ownership provides you with those key players, and they're getting paid millions of dollars, our captain needs to lead that team, and that's Aaron Judge.
Ooh. I'll tell you what he will lead this year. He'll lead the league in strikeouts, without a doubt.
Listen, we're going to see. They got to play the games, and that's what I'm a football fan, but you know me, I love baseball. I'm looking forward to it.
I know you are, and I can't wait to twist you up all season long, because that's how it's going to go. Me just twisting and grinding at any point I can. And I don't even know how many chances I'm going to get, but when I get them, I'm jumping on.
Oh, you'll get them.
Believe me on that one, Smitty. I'm bringing the heat this year.
That's okay.
I have to. I got to do it. Because I might not have much to speak about in Boston. But shout out to Justin Wickham. Greetings from Dayville. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. We just had the roster up for the Dominican Republic team. Let us know your thoughts, feelings, concerns. If you did not see it, I'll throw it up one more time. I'll throw it up one more time on the screen. We were talking some WBC, and the WBC, the Dominican Republic, they look nasty. Did I share the odds for that, Smitty, or did I not?
No, you did not.
We did not.
You said it, but you didn't.
We did get sidetracked on that. So the odds for the WBC this year, the United States are a plus 260 favorite, followed by this lineup right here, which is absolutely nasty, plus 275 for the Dominican Republic, followed by Japan plus 450, Puerto Rico plus 800. Venezuela, and I like Venezuela's lineup. They're a little short with the pitching staff, but plus 15. Cuba plus 1,500, by the way. Korea plus 1,500. It doesn't have Mexico on here, though, Smitty. I'm a little disappointed. When you sent me over the lineups, I was actually excited about the Mexican team. I thought Mexico had a pretty decent lineup. I really did. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, the Mexican team, if you get a chance to put it up, I think that they do have a pretty good lineup. You have Randy Arozarena playing for the Mexican team. That's a surprise to me. I thought that he was going to be in the Cuban team, but he chose to go with the Mexican team. You have Alfonso Rivas, just to name a couple of players. Ramon Urias, Isaac Paredes, Joey Meneses, Julio Urias, Alejandro Kirk from the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Yeah, I think that they'll compete too. That might be one of the teams that's going to be a competitor, a surprise.
Yeah. Nah, hey, who knows? It's baseball. Anything can happen, obviously, and there's different rules. And like I said, we're going to jump in the World Baseball Classic, over the next few weeks. I need to invest a little bit into what kind of rules and different, because there's only certain innings that they can pitch, right? They can't go throw a 9-inning game or 8-inning game. Correct. I believe it's like what, 4 to 6 innings, something in that range. By the way, what's up, Rebel? Hope things are good, my man. Absolutely. Fellow Red Sox fan, supporter, let's get it this year, Rebel. I'm shooting for 500, bro. I'm shooting for 500 this year. That's what I'm thinking, and maybe, hopefully, sneak into the playoffs. But I got to start with 500 first, watch the first few months of the game, and then my confidence or not confidence, we'll go from there. We can't get crazy yet, though. It is what it is, right, Smitty? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Smitty thinks the Yankees are going to win again. I'm hoping, and I had a great time this year. Even though the Red Sox were complete trash, I had a time this year agitating other Yankee fans. And I'm going to do that again this year, because what else do I have to look forward to besides fantasy baseball and the Boston Red Sox? Yikes. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. By the way, do you think Aaron Judge is on steroids again this year?
Wait a minute, you asking me that?
Yeah, you're the Yankee guy. You're the Yankee fan.
When did I ever say that Aaron Judge is on steroids?
I'm asking you if you think he's going to be on steroids again this year.
I never thought that the man is on steroids.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did.
Yes.
I did. That was me. That was me that said that.
Yes, you did say that a couple of times.
But let me make it clear. I don't care. Good for him for being on steroids. If he got his money, he got paid. That's why they do it, right? I mean, I don't know.
But what would make you say that he's on steroids?
Because the guy, he was healthy all year, and he smashed 62 bombs. He's been hurt his entire career. This year he's on a contract. This is how the stars align for me. Contract year, doesn't get hurt, and he's been hurt. And some of his injuries are some pretty decent injuries, right? And then you get paid. You get paid, and you go bananas. You go crazy, and you hit the ball. Good for you. Good for you, Aaron Judge. There's a reason I'm talking about this, Smitty, but please bring it.
I'm just curious. Take Aaron Judge and put him in a San Francisco Giant uniform.
Yep.
Would you be making the same comment as a Yankee hater?
Yep.
That you said that you are.
Yep.
Would you be making the same comment?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
That's where you lost me. Because I highly doubt that. You know why?
What's up?
Because you defend Bonds, don't you?
I love Barry Bonds. But what I said was I don't care that Aaron Judge was doing it. I have a problem with the baseball writers in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I have a huge problem with that. Big problem. And I feel like if you're going to crucify all these players, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, those are the main two. Rafael Palmeiro, some of the greatest players to play the sport. They belong in the Hall of Fame. You're electing guys like Scott Rowland. Really? Scott Rowland, a 280 career hitter. Yes, he's 7-time All-Star. Whoop-de-doo. You have guys like Barry Bonds, 14-time All-Star, 7-time MVP. MVP. Are you kidding? The guy, he was the most dangerous player to step in the batter's box in the history of baseball. Poor Pete Rose. You know what I mean? Now we're letting in Scott Rowland. What a joke. The Baseball Hall of Fame is a joke.
So I see both sides.
No.
I see both sides. I see both sides. And maybe I'm the minority on this, but I don't think that they belong in the Hall of Fame. I don't think that A-Rod belongs in the Hall of Fame. I don't think Bonds belongs in the Hall of Fame. But my point of view is not so much as far as their point of view, the MLB and politics and all that BS.
Yeah,
That's not my point of view. My point of view is if you was born with a talent, and most people will say, well, taking steroids is not going to help you hit home runs. Taking steroids is not going to make you hit the ball. My point is that if you was born with a talent, then use it. And if you want to compete, that's just my humble opinion. That's my take on it.
You know what? I don't. Nothing you said is wrong. But my thing is this: there are a lot more players in the league, in the Hall, that have taken steroids, without a doubt. There are plenty of players, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that these players were that much better than everybody means that if they didn't take the steroids and they just played at the level that they played at and everybody was on an equal playing field, they would be on the Hall of Fame. That's my take on it. So you're going to crucify people who saved the sport, in my opinion. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. People started watching baseball when the ball started flying over the fence. That's just that. It is what it is.
Right. But let's look at the big picture. Let's look at the big picture in society, okay?
Yeah.
Big organizations know that there's some illegal activities taking place. And like you said, maybe they did save the sport. And maybe they were aware of what was going on. And they probably were for the most part. But you know what? These guys got caught.
Yeah.
So what do? They wash their hands. Somebody's got to be held accountable, right?
Yeah, but you can't put it on the people who brought or put the money in the pocket or the people in the stands. You can't penalize those people. That's my issue. I don't care if you do it. Whatever. It's your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not even going to go down this road right now that I was thinking about. I'm just going to leave that there. Scott Fryer says, don't forget Schilling Hall of Fame is a farce. 100%. And the fact that people don't like his political views and he's not going to get into the Hall of Fame, that's a joke too. Come on, man. Be better, baseball. Be better writers. Put the guys in that belong to be in. Curt Schilling, he belongs to be in. Would you disagree? Smitty?
Yeah, I don't. Listen,
no.
I mean, listen.
Schilling had a great career, man.
Listen, I would have to look at his numbers, to be honest with you. And I really haven't. You know what I mean? I know that Mariano Rivera, I know when he was voted in unanimously. Would you disagree on that one?
With Mariano?
Yeah.
The GOAT?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like the Yankees. We all know that, but I respect certain players. And Mariano is on the top of my list, along with Derek Jeter. Big Bernie Williams. These are Yankee players that I liked and I respected, right? I just don't like the logo's stupid. The pinstripes are made for clowns, and they're perfect for the Yankees. All right? How about that? How's that take?
Listen, those are your emotions. Those are your emotions. You know what I mean? And that's okay.
Running wild this morning. By the way, I was up this morning at the gym at 7 a.m. and I got fired up, jacked up, just to come on here after drinking some Fox Farm Verdescent's 8.4% IPAs last night. How am I doing?
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Listen, so, and just to recap on what you said.
Joe Peck, there's our hockey guy, Joe Peck. Joe, if you just joined us, we're giving you a shout out, and we are waiting for you to come on here to talk hockey because I am going to I don't know, man. I'm going to skate through it. No pun there.
Yeah.
No pun. So, let's go. Smitty, you got anything more you want to touch on this? This is going to be an all season.
As far as what, the World Baseball Classic or
World Baseball Classic or the Yankees?
Sharing your emotions as far as what you feel about the Yankees.
We're all season long. That's going to happen.
I know, man. And you know what? I just don't want you as your friend. I'm concerned about your anger. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be angry all season long.
I'm not.
And I'm here for you.
I'm here for you. Fired up, bro. I'm gonna be fired up. I'm gonna enjoy all.
Now, I would, I would engage with you, but I really don't feel that about the Red Sox. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Why would I be angry at the Red Sox? Why?
Other than the largest collapse in baseball history, you're right. There's really no.
Bro, but that was 86 years. I mean, generations after generations suffering. You know what I mean?
No,
that you guys couldn't win a championship.
That was 2001, bro. That was 2001.
2001.
Yeah, the biggest collapse in baseball history. It's almost like the Jaguars and the Chargers. You know what I mean? That was like the Yankees' Brandon Staley moment. You know, that's a thing, by the way. The Brandon Staley moments are a thing. That's not going anywhere on this show. It's not. It's not going anywhere. Peck says we'll talk. Just got home from being at the rink at 7 a.m. Holler at your boy. Let's go, Joe Peck. Let's do this. All right. What's coming up now? What do we have coming up now? Today's a big day, Smitty. Today's a big day. It's championship.
Oh, that's right. Football, right?
Day. Oh, we got so much baseball talk going on. My guy, I forgot about.
Bro, I'm pumped about baseball, man.
I know you are.
I'm really, really looking forward to baseball, man.
I'm pumped that you're pumped, but I'm pumped that football season it's NFC, AFC Championship Sunday, 3:00. San Francisco is traveling to Philly, hostile environment, to take on the #1 seed Eagles. Yowzers. Player props today. You know what? I'll get some player props for you, Jay Wick. If you got any, drop them in. So my boy Jay Wick, he likes to gamble, as do I. I did not get any player props together yet. But for you, I'm going to. I'm going to do it. I like to use one of the local casinos as my gambling preference. I am not going to say which one, because why would I do that? I can't show love to one and not the other, because I do enjoy both casinos. They are actually very, very fun. Lots of nice places to eat. Let's start with the first game, Smitty. Let's start with the first game. Let's get after it.
We got 49ers Eagles, right?
49ers Eagles. Niners are getting 3. Plus 130 money line. Philly -3, minus 150 money line. My view has not swayed whatsoever, even after all the people that I talked with this week at work. A lot of Philly fans out there today, Smitty. What's your take on this?
I got the Niners. I'm going to stick with the Niners. You know, I think that it's going to be a close game. It's definitely going to be a close game. But I see the Niners pulling it off.
Niners defense is going to be crucial today. You know, just to get into some fun player props for my guy Jay Wick. Player props are fun. Rebel says San Francisco. I'm on the San Francisco bang bang Niner gang. Let's do this. Let's do it today. Brock Purdy, OU, right? OU as in over under, if you're not familiar with the terms. Purdy, 222.5 OU. Jalen Hurts is 250.5. Smitty, if you had to pick, what would you say with that? I would take. I'm gonna take the over on Purdy. Actually, I like the over on Purdy.
Yeah, I'll take the over on that.
How about Hurts though? Over under 250.5.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, did I not put the over under on the games? What am I doing? What kind of gambler am I? Seriously, who forgets that? Wow, shame on you. Shame on you. So I like the under. The OU in the game for the Niners and the Eagles is 45.5. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. After thinking about it, I think it's going to be a low scoring game. What do you think?
That can go either way. To be honest with you. I think that the defense is going to start off like it's 2 heavyweight champs here. You know what I mean? Without them being the champs, it's 2 heavyweight champs. So I think the defense, and however Jalen Hurts and Purdy come out, you know, if they go to the passing game and the defense gets tired, all those things will take it into place. However, like you said, I'm going to go with you. It's going to be a low-scoring game, probably in the low 20s, in my opinion. But I could be wrong.
Smash mouth football game today. Smash mouth football game. Defense. Like McCaffrey, right? So we'll go over a couple players here. McCaffrey, 58.5 yards, OU. Debo, 21.5 yards. Hurts, 46.5 yards. Miles Sanders, 51.5 yards. I mean, out of all of those names and numbers that I threw out there, is there anything that sticks out to you, Smitty, as far as like maybe a surefire rushing number one of these guys might hit? McCaffrey, 58.5. Debo, 21.5. Hurts, 46.5. Gainwell, 11.5. And Miles Sanders, 51.5.
So Sanders, what's his? Are there any concerns as far as his health? Was he Was he hurt in the last game or?
I don't think they were. I think he was a little banged up, and they were just saving him for the playoffs. I think they were kind of like just putting him on a leash and ready to get him going. He's had a hell of a year, his best season by far. You know, he found the end zone finally too this year, which is something he didn't do not one time last year. So
I know that some teams have been able to be successful as far as running the ball against, not as of recently, because let's be honest, San Francisco hasn't lost since what, October 23rd?
Yeah, they've been on fire.
October 23rd, but they've been successful as far as running the ball. If Philly can do that, good luck to them. I'm not saying that they will, but maybe Sanders, maybe.
Under? You like the under?
No, I'll take the over on that.
You can take the over on Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take I think McCaffrey. I'm gonna take the over on McCaffrey.
Okay.
Receiving. Yeah. I'm gonna take the over on McCaffrey. 58.5 yards. I think McCaffrey's gonna ball out today. They're gonna have to use him. They're gonna have to run the ball to open up the pass for Purdy. If not, they're gonna lose the football game. Mark my words on that one. All right, let's get into receiving. AJ Brown. And now over under, right? Over under again. AJ Brown 71.5, Ayuk 47.5, McCaffrey 32.5. Ooh, that's the bet right there. That's the bet, Smitty. I'm gonna rescind my rushing bet. I don't even think I'm gonna touch. I'm not gonna touch McCaffrey rushing.
You're gonna go with passing?
I'm gonna go with his receiving yards at 32.5 yards receiving.
Yeah.
I like that bet.
Yeah, that's definitely over. Yeah.
By the way, I'm Mush City. So I don't advise anybody out there listening to go with my advice. Smitty, you just lost $100 by saying that. Dallas goes there 46.5. Listen, I gotta keep it 100, right? You lost 100, I'm keeping it 100. So
all right.
Debo 49.5, Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper 65.5. I think I like the under on Devontae Smith. I think I like the under on AJ Brown.
What about Debo?
Debo 49.5. I think Debo.
Yeah, I'm with Justin on this one. Justin is saying Debo 49.5.
Justin, I hope it's better than your pick last week, buddy. No, I'm not throwing any hate out there, my man. I'm just saying, I hope it's better than last week, bro. All right, Smitty, we went to a half hour. We went over a half hour. This was supposed to be a half hour today. We're going to do 5 more minutes. Let's jump to the next game because I have something I got to get done today. So Cincinnati, 6:30 tonight. The Bungles are taking on the Chiefs. Cincinnati plus 1.5, 105, plus 105 money line. KC minus 1.5, minus 125 money line. OU in that game is 48 points right now via the app that I'm looking at. Connecticut Casino, one of them, right? Can't show love more to one than the other. Holla at your boy. Let's go. So, thoughts, Smitty? Who you taking? And give me one reason why.
Ray, has that changed? The Cincinnati KC over under?
Yes, it has. Well, now reports out Mahomes is healthy, right?
Right.
Mahomes is healthy. He walked out of the press conference looking like he had no limp whatsoever. Yeah. Vegas was a little concerned because I think all the money probably before was on the Bengals. It's probably pretty even right now with the Lions.
I'm gonna stick with Casey on that one. I'm gonna stick with Casey.
You think it's gonna be a shootout? OU 48.5. What do you think? 48. I'm sorry, it's down to 48.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a shootout right there.
I agree. I like the over. I like the Bengals money line plus 105. I mean, it's probably smarter for me to take the 1.5 at minus 110, but I like Bengals. Joe Shiesty he's the guy. Looking at some of the player props today, passing props between Burrow and Mahomes. Joe Burrow 277.5, Mahomes 285.5. Looking at Burrow's stats over the last couple of weeks, the guy's a hell of a quarterback. He's having a great season. I don't think he throws for more than 277 today. I think he goes.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
that one. 285 for Patty Mahomes. What do you think there?
It's a good possibility.
So if I were you, Smitty, and if I was taking the Bengals, and if I was a gambler, I would have to take the over on that one, because if he doesn't throw for over 285 yards, Kansas City's not going to win the football game. That's just my opinion.
Right, right.
And I could be wrong, and I'm wrong quite a bit apparently. Jay Wick says he likes the over on Kelsey.
Okay.
And let's see what the OU is there. Oh man, where are we at? We're receiving props. There we go. Kelsey, 78.5. 78.5 is the OU. All right, Jay Wick, you have a good weekend too, my man. Enjoy football like we all are today. It's NFC Championship Sunday. We're on the hook. We're going over some props.
I think, you know what? I think that I'm with Jay Wick on that one. 74.5. Kelsey. Mahomes is going to go to Kelsey a lot. He's going to go to Kelsey a lot.
He's going to have to.
That's a safety blanket right there.
No, he's going to have to. He's going to have to. So, all right. I just got a time check. Time check, 35, almost 36 minutes. We hit some football. We had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. If you're just joining us now, go back, rewatch the show. Let us know what you think. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. TikTok game's going to be stepping it up quite a bit, right, Smitty?
Oh, absolutely. And thank you for following us, viewing, listening, and please give us your comments, your input, because I know there's a lot of knowledgeable people out there that are following us, and we welcome all the comments.
Yeah, all the smoke. Bring the smoke. I eat it. I eat the smoke, and I'm going to be blowing it out this year, especially towards my guy on the other side of the computer, the New York Yankee, Giant, Ranger, Knickerbocker fan.
That's it.
Holla.
Holla.
Hey,
Peace out.
everybody, enjoy football today.